Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a little power station that we use a lot in the van, and it's ideal for taking with you on picnics. You can chuck it on the bike rack, everything like that. It's a really good little power bank from Allpowers. It's the Allpowers R600 and this is it. Compact little package. There you go, you see the screen here. 600 watt output with a peak of 1200 watts. Yeah, good, lightweight, small. Has two 240 AC outlets. Has two USB-C ports that are rated at 100 watt. So these are ideal for charging your phones, laptops, power drones, anything really. USB-C powered, 100 watts, quite high power, so it'll charge things quickly. And then you have two USB-A for your older type USB leads. Very good. It has, obviously, like I said, it has the two 230 volt AC sockets, and it has a 12 volt cigarette lighter socket, which is also handy. Here is the screen. You can see on the screen, it is this one at the minute. We've charged it up. It's 100% charged. There it will tell you how much input if you're charging it and how much output. So when you've got things plugged in, I'll just show you. We'll plug that in, switch that on and plug in my phone. There you go, so that'll be charging, and there you go, you've got a 9, 12 watt, 13 watt, 16 watt output while charging my phone. So yeah, it's good, and that'll charge your phone really quickly, being 100 watt output, maximum output. So yeah, good little power bank. We love these Allpowers power banks. We've been using them quite a long time now, and yeah, they're great. We have this one most of the time sitting in the front of the cab. We have it charging from the cigarette lighter in the cab, and then we can charge everything up while we're driving along, which is always handy. It also has this handy torch. There you go. If you press it again, it gets brighter, or it'll do your SOS, which is handy if you're out in the car and you break down or something like that, to have a light. There you go. Dead handy, dead useful. Also, on top of this, extra here is a wireless charger. So we just get my phone, unplug it, take out the thing, put that on there. There you go, and it's charging. Just show you, it's charging there. So yeah, that is very handy. From the older version that we had before, didn't have the wireless. That's handy when you're just sitting in the van. You can just chuck it on there and it charges. Very good. Like I say, it's a very lightweight product. You could chuck that in your bag, chuck it in your rucksack. Like I say, put it on the bikes. It's quite handy. If you put it in the boot of your car, you've always got power then if you need it. Right, on this side we have inputs. If you can see that, there's the 240 volt input for charging. That's a fuse and a cut-off switch, and then there is a solar panel charging port. This is where we use our 12 volt cigarette lighter charger from the front of the van. Plug it in there, plug that in the van, and it will charge up while you're driving. So this is always at 100% in our van, because it's always on charge when we're driving around. And at night, when we're sitting in the front, I can just plug my phone into it. It's always just handy to have a bit of extra power. Never have enough power. I'll give you some of the specs now. It has a 600 watt AC pure sine wave inverter with a 1200 watt surge. So these sockets will power a lot of things. Obviously, kettles probably be a bit much, but you can charge laptops up from them. Coffee machines actually work from them because we've tried it. Battery, I mean, if you wanted to charge your battery up for some reason on your motorhome or whatever, that's always handy. And charging bikes up and scooters, you can chuck it, put it in the garage, put the batteries on it and charge them up while we're not using them. It has a 299 watt hour capacity battery, which is quite good for such a small item. yeah, plenty of charge in there. When you're charging from the mains, so this is using this lead which is supplied with it. It's like the kettle lead, a 230 volt with a kettle lead on the end. It has a 400 watt charge, which means this power bank will charge from the mains in an hour, which is amazing compared to the old days when they probably take 6 hours to charge, probably longer to charge them up than they did to uncharge them. So that's good. There's 8 different charging sockets. So obviously the 2 there, 2 more, 1 there, plus the top one, and you can use all of these simultaneously, and it will let you charge everything up at once, which is good. It has a 220 watt max solar input. It actually came with a solar panel, which is 140 watt. I'll show you that in a minute. Folding one, takes up no room. Brilliant item. Chuck it in your garage, chuck it in the boot of your car. Ideal for something like this. And it also has an app that can control it, which I'll show you in a minute. So here is the app. As you can see, that's your item, 100 watts. Input, output. You can switch your light on there, switch it off. You can switch your sockets on. So if you watch this, off, on, switch your 230 on. There you go, on. So that's ideal. It tells you how much charge there is. Obviously when you're charging you can keep an eye on it. And it's handy to control it, turn it on and off. So yeah, great power bank. So here is the Allpowers 140 watt solar panel that goes with the R600 power bank. As you can see, it folds into this small, lightweight. In here you have your leads. Undo this. There are the leads from the solar panel. Then you have this lead that plugs in and then plugs into your power bank there with that yellow connector. There's also under it a set of extension leads should you need it. It has these handy legs on it, which I'll show you in a minute. Velcro up. And some updated clips that you can actually, which are a bit better than the old type clips. There you go, see? Unfolds. There it is unfolded. And then you can unfold it, put it up on its legs. There you go. Really handy. Solid. Face it towards the sun. Also has these eyelets, so you can tie it down should you need to. And these panels give a good rating. 140 watt this one is, so that'll charge that little power bank 4 or 5 hours probably. So yeah, well worth having. You can buy different wattage of solar panels, but the R600 maximum is 200 watts, so this one at 140 watts is ideal. So we've been using Allpowers power stations for about 2 years now, and we've always using them. In this motorhome we don't have lithium, so when we're off grid we use the R1500 we have, and we also have the S2500, which is a 2500 watt, and they have been brilliant for the last 2 years. Faultless. You literally can't fault them. The price is really good. The customer service is really good. If you have any problems, you just contact them by email or on the chat on the website, and yeah, no problems at all. And at the minute they've got some really good deals on for Black Friday. So this power bank at the minute on their website is £179, half price, bargain. Plus if you use our code, which will be in the description below, you'll get another percentage off as well. So it is your ideal time to grab yourself a cheap power bank. Our codes work for anything on the website, so get over to the website, have a look and buy yourself a power bank. Well, you can. Solar panels, power banks, they do all sorts of things on there, and they definitely, yeah, highly recommend them. Lots of our friends use them as well, and yeah, you can't fault them. As I said, this one ideal. Look, pick it up with one finger, really light. Not like the old days when the batteries were heavy. Now the life Po 4 batteries are really light, really good quality. This will take probably 3,000 charges before it starts to deteriorate, which is amazing. It's very quiet. Even when you're using the 230, the fans aren't very noisy, which is good. So yeah, ideal. So I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'd like to thank Allpowers for sending us this to test out, especially having sent us the older version a couple of months ago, which we find really good. We're actually going to give that away. It's going into the raffle for Van Lifers United Festival down in Worthing next year. So I'll put a link down in the description again, and we have a discount code of Discover26. Use that and you get 15% off your tickets for the Van Lifers United show. And in their charity raffle, you will be able to win an Allpowers power station and solar panel, which would be great. But like I say, I'd like to thank Allpowers for their continued support of the channel. We stand by them. We've never had a problem with them, and like I say, if you do have any problems, you can always contact them. They'll always sort it out for you. So yeah, great. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just gotta know some vibes. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one